Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Snacks TV. I'm your host, Kared, holding it down for a semen. We here to give you guys a lot of news, hot topics. You know what I mean? But if y'all ain't knowing, y'all gonna know now. You know what I mean? We're gonna go down this rabbit hole. You know, everybody's still on this Diddy, but I'm gonna let them breathe. You know what I mean? Because everybody's innocent, you know what I'm saying? Everybody innocent, you know what I'm saying? To proven guilty, you know what I mean? In the court of law, right? Right, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna dog that man out, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta know the logistics of what's going on with this man, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go down the rabbit hole and we're gonna figure it out together, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been chilling and I've been watching a lot of channels and everybody dogging this man out. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And a lot of this stuff been going on. Freakniks, y'all forgot about Freakniks? Luke Skywalker? Man, all y'all grandmamas, all y'all was out there to the Freakniks. So don't play like this stuff is just new. It's been going on for a while, you know what I'm saying? But this is kind of touchy because it involved abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta let him breathe. We gotta let him breathe. We know he wrong, but we gotta let him breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just dog that man out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna dog him out like that. Diddy, he been doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He been doing wrong. He did wrong. But all y'all actors, entertainers, all y'all been doing this stuff for the longest. Y'all been flying girls in. All y'all been doing it. Jamie Foxx parties. Man, all y'all been doing it. You know what I mean? It's just the laws is switching everything up. These lawmakers is switching everything up to trying to get these logos, however y'all want to call these legends out the paint. You know what I'm saying? They doing this to us. You know what I'm saying? They doing it to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because this stuff been going on for a long time. You know what I mean? Since early way back, Chuck Berry days, you know what I mean? You already know when he was doing a little cross the lines, you know what I'm saying, with the little white women. I mean, I'm not racist or nothing like that, but back in them times, that's how I was going, how they, did that little, switch up for the, just to get you down, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been going on in the entertainment world for a long time. You know what I'm saying? These people is crazy, man. I mean, just look at it. George Washington. That brother been wearing a wig. A whole society. A whole society. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? That's them. You know what I'm saying? But all y'all people that's down in Diddy, y'all know y'all with that. Y'all with them freak offs, them threesomes, and everything else. Just come on, man. So let's not play them games like that just because y'all want to play all that sexual type games with that man. But that man, just let that man breathe, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta look at it. None of these women is underage. They're all consensual sex. They all know what's going on. All these people know what's going on. And the only thing I can see that's bad about the whole situation is him beating up Cassidy and then him threatening people, him just throwing his weight around. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can see that's really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? If he would have paid Cassidy, we wouldn't even be at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's what the feds picked up, really, is that tape. You know what I mean? That's how dumb he is. I mean, you pay the hotel for the tape. Don't you supposed to destroy the tape? I mean, you could tell the brother was high. You could tell the brother was off something. Because all the stuff he was doing, it was just like, bro, look, man, you had the evidence. Why you just didn't get rid of it? Who keeps that and sits back and watch all that stuff? Unless you're blackmailing people. Unless you're doing blackmailing people. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of tapes going around out there circling around in Hollywood. Oscar De La Hoya, when he was dressing up like women. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff going on in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy messing with transvestites. Come on, this stuff is not new, people. Y'all already know. This stuff is not new. It's new to us because we not in that world. You know what I mean? We're not in that world. So I'm not gonna knock that man because that man, everything he did was consensual. We just gotta look at these lawmakers, all these people, these big brands, what's going on. Now, if you look at Diddy's timeline, Diddy was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. He got into the Ciroc. Everywhere you turn around, Ciroc commercials everywhere. French Montana, everybody partying. He had all these peach, pomegranate, all these different kinds of Cirocs. Everybody buying in. Everybody buying in. So I don't understand why all of a sudden they want to just hate on the brother now. Why you want to hate on the brother now? I don't understand it. But I'm going to let you know. Let's go down the rabbit hole. The big brand people that he was messing with. He was messing with the big dogs. He was messing with the big dog. You know what I mean? He was doing it big with them. Excuse me. He was doing it big. Doing deals with them, going all in with them, making big bread. You know what I mean? And then you get tequila. You're doing big things with tequila. De Leon, you're doing big things. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna tell y'all what really happened, what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm assuming. Something happened along those lines when he sued Ciroc. Y'all don't realize Diddy stepped away from Ciroc. When all that stuff went down, he started, you know what I mean, talking down. I mean, behind the scenes, like, woo, he trying to make De Leon, boost up De Leon. So he playing, you can't do the liquor business like that. You can't do the liquor business like that. That's like a tobacco business. You can't talk bad about these people. These people, they coming for you. And that's exactly what they did. They went for Diddy. They went for him. All this stuff happened, this timeline stuff happened when the Ciroc stuff happened. Come on, man. All this stuff happened. Ciroc, yeah. It's all behind Ciroc. Yeah, he was in the business. He was in bed with them big people. You know what I mean? And they know what he was doing. You know what I mean? They knew what Diddy was doing. You know what I mean? But I just can't believe how shallow Diddy played himself. You know what I mean? I mean, but I just can't believe how they're not letting this man out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, free Diddy. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wrong for beating up Cassidy and shit. But damn, all the people he was doing partying with, doing all that shit with, consensual. Now, all these A-list actors don't want none of this stuff to come out, so they want to step back. Step back and act like, oh, yeah. Man, I wasn't along with that. But check it out, though. You was. You know what I'm saying? Do that make people look at you at a different way? It might. It might lower your status. You know what I'm saying? Because you was in the freak off with the baby oil. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? In there with partying with dudes or girls. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Only thing I can see is Diddy is blackmailing all these executives and actors and stuff. Because why would you record this stuff? I mean, that's the only thing I see the feds like really, you know what I'm saying, him doing that. You know what I mean? Intimidating witnesses. And because it's crazy how this man ain't getting no bail. Even murderers get bail. You know what I'm saying? Murderers get bail. Yes. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what's the big, you know what I mean? The big hula, whatever you want to call it. These big guys get bails. That's how you know it's a big hand in it. There's something else behind this, you know what I'm saying? I've been listening to a lot of different outlets, you know what I'm saying? And these outlets have been putting me on a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? I've been checking out with this one guy. His name is Alex Alonso. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's really good on, really good channel. and he's open-minded, you know what I'm saying? And I relate to him because he's not quick to just jump on everybody's side, you know what I mean? He's an expert game analyst, you know what I mean? He's out of LA, you know what I mean? He knows his stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I like his channel. He got a few people on his channel, two dudes that's really solid, you know what I mean? And they speak the real, they speak the truth, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna play a little audio from dude, because he went down the rabbit hole and he really just laid out a lot of facts too, you know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Of hip-hop in the last 3 decades is Diddy. And I got a few updates on the P. Diddy situation. The first update that I will mention is that his bail was denied again a couple days ago. That's no surprise.
He had another bail hearing?
Yeah, he had a second bail hearing.
Did they up the number?
See what I'm saying? They just keep on denying that brother's bail, you know what I mean? It's somebody else behind this, you know what I mean? It's political, you know what I mean? I don't like to talk about politics like that because politics is really, really touchy to some people, you know what I mean? But let's get back into it.
Offer more.
Yeah, it just really crazy. You know what I mean?
Power on.
It just really crazy. I be tripping off stuff like this because people don't understand what it really be happening. But I'll be like, wow, is y'all really doing this to peoples? You know what I mean? Like, is the world really act like this? It really plays along like this? It really does.
Now, they just denied him again. Let me read a little bit from this article from a day ago. It says, Sean Diddy Combs, American rapper, producer, record executive, will remain in federal custody ahead of his upcoming trial after being denied bail a second time.
You know what I mean?
He faces charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. Although the music mogul has pleaded not guilty to all charges against him, he may serve a sentence of up to life in prison. The article doesn't really go into the bail specifics. So I think it was just a short hearing where the judge just said, "No, I'm going to deny your bail." But I do believe at some point
They're gonna let him.
Free Diddy. That's all I gotta say. Let that man get out and fight his shit like a real man. You know what I mean? Like everybody else.
they're going to give him bail. I don't think you can just hold a man without bail. I mean, that's part of our Constitution says that we all deserve a bail.
Right.
The only time we don't get bail is if you have multiple murder charges. Even if
Now you heard what he said. Multiple murders. Multiple. He's in there for what? Sex trafficking, allegedly. He's in there for what? What? Come on, man.
you're charged with murder, you get bail.
But what about the fact that they're saying since he's been raided in December, he's been actively involved in intimidating or attempting to coerce or influence witnesses? That's not enough.
They always say that. They got to be able to prove that.
Is it tonight when?
Now you hear what he said. They always say that, but they gotta prove that. Now this man knows his stuff because he's sitting in them courtrooms. You know what I mean? He's sitting. He knows. He's sitting in his stuff. You know what I mean? He knows his stuff. Now these two other gentlemen that's on this podcast with him, yeah, they know ins and outs. They've been there. You know what I mean? The one that was talking right now his name was Spider, and the other guy name is Munchie. Two solid dudes. Yeah.
Is this one of the charges?
No, he's not charged with
So
that.
if that's not going to be sufficient to hold him for a long term, how is it enough to hold him temporarily?
Well, they still have to have some more hearings. You're not going to get bail like immediately. Like with Keefe D. Keefe D had no bail when he first got arrested. They eventually granted him bail, but it took a couple months of the lawyers arguing. So his lawyers are going to argue this is not constitutional. He's not a flight risk. He is one of the most famous faces in hip hop.
Now you hear that? One of the most famous faces in hip hop. So you already know he can't hide nowhere. Let this man breathe.
Most famous faces. in entertainment. Where is my guy gonna go? Where can he hide? There's nowhere where he can hide. We'll even forfeit his passport. We'll do this. We'll do that. And then at some point, the judge got to grant the bail.
Didn't they submit all those terms initially and on
I'm back with another episode of Just Because It Is Old Doesn't Mean It Has to Be, with our new Aquasana full house water filtration system and salt-free water.
That's just crazy how they doing that man. You know what I'm saying? That man is crazy. They do him just like that. But we're going to get back into it. My bad and my apologies.
initially and on the second and third bail hearing?
I don't know. Unfortunately, they did
What
not.
would you assume that they would submit up until this point? What they argue?
I don't know. I don't know. They don't allow cameras in federal court, unfortunately.
They need
I
to.
wish that would change so we could hear what's going on.
Thank you.
But federal court does not allow cameras ever, ever, ever.
What about the transcripts becoming public property after it's adjudicated? Is that the same?
Man,
The transcripts can become public.
Record?
Yeah, they become public record. But who's really getting the transcripts?
you already said who's really getting the transcript. And this man knows his stuff, man.
So I think Diddy will eventually get his bail, but as of now, this is
Free Diddy. Yeah, Craig said it. Free Diddy. Everybody deserves a fair one. Give that man a fair one. Right or wrong, give him a fair one. That's all I'm saying.
the most time Diddy has ever served in custody. And what has it been, like 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, do you believe that if he gets bail,
Weeks.
the term of that bail will be the last of his freedom?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
So you think he gonna beat it or not?
I've been back and
Or he
forth.
get out?
I've been back and forth. I thought he was done for. I don't really think he's done for.
I don't think, dude.
You just gotta let everything unfold.
Look. Personally, I really don't think he should do no time. 'Cause all the entertaining people was doing this, flying these girls in, doing all this, doing all that. They the ones that's doing all, they partying with him. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, I ain't with all that sneaking drugs and the drink. Yeah, okay, now he do some time for that. You know what I'm saying? The Cassidy thing, I ain't with beating on no women. Nah, I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's civil. He settled that out. It's civil. So why is y'all gonna pick that up? You know what I'm saying? They did it. They settled it out. You know what I mean? He paid her bread. She good. So why is y'all even getting involved in it? You know what I'm saying? So now, but all about the other stuff, man. It's just like, man, y'all switching up these laws, man, just to get this man. It's something else behind it. It's something else behind it. But we're gonna get back into it.
I've been back and forth. I thought he was done for. I don't really think he's done for no more.
At all.
You just gotta let everything unfold. You know, everything looked so bad in the beginning.
Everything.
And I don't think.
It's deep because to me it don't look that bad on him
Right.
as far as the actual things. So if they're this invested, to me it seems like they're committed to get him for shit that don't look that bad to us.
I want to know what's on the tapes versus baby oil. That's just not good
Yeah.
evidence.
You know they saying it's not baby on the bottle no more.
Somebody told me that.
But you cannot defend Diddy by saying,
Now y'all heard that. They said that what the stuff that was in them baby bottles and stuff wasn't baby oil. What was it? Liquid drugs, liquid ecstasy. If it's drugs, yeah, Diddy, you're done. You're done. You're done.
and well, other people were doing it too.
No,
That's not a defense. Yeah, other people were doing it too, and they didn't get caught. That's all that is. You know, hey, how many murderers don't get caught?
Yeah.
That don't mean, hey, I got caught for a murder. Hey, other people are doing it, so
Now you heard that. Now I'm not the one to say let's snitch on everybody, but the whole Hollywood entertainment business been doing this for years. Man, they've been going down that hole for years. I mean, like I said, George Washington, man, George Washington was some pervert motherfuckers. Excuse my French, but they was perverts. These niggas used to have kids dressed up as drag, like, you know, boy drag kids, you know, messing with little kids and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your favorite artist, Bob Dylan, you know what I mean? Marrying his cousin. I mean, back then was crazy. I mean, it was really crazy. So they had to make these laws for these people. But let's get back into it.
Give me a break on this murder. No, that's not the way it works.
What made you say that? Somebody threw somebody under the bus?
A lot of people are saying that Diddy ain't the only one having freak parties.
Yeah.
Other rappers was having freak parties. Why are we coming so?
You heard that? Like I said, other people was having freak offs. Hit that sub button. Hit them likes. Yeah, man. We y'all too fast to jump conclusions and stuff. But the person right next to you, your favorite athlete, your favorite singer, all of it was doing it.
Hard on Diddy. The whole industry was doing this.
No, they saying that because it was a what you want to call like an evolution of this. You had Uncle Luke on the Peep Show. You had the Freakniks out there.
Oh man,
you got Easy. He had the wedding reckless parties.
Luke can't.
Didn't I say Luke? Luke. Now look what he just threw out at us. Easy. Easy? Oh wow. Hit that sub button. Easy. Really? Come on, man. That sub button.
Oh, he having freaks off.
Hey,
whatever you call it.
I thought Luke did the most freakiest parties.
Yeah, with that shit in the background.
He turned his parties into a TV show that was on
You
cable.
hear that?
Girls was butt naked.
Going wild.
Yeah, well, he was the first one with
Hill.
advisory tag. Them or NWA? Was it Uncle Luke or NWA with the advisory on the records?
Yeah,
That's who started the shit.
Uncle
I
Luke.
didn't realize that.
That's
But I'm saying, you seen the evolution of the Peep Shows, the Freakniks, the wedding. Well, I think the wedding rouse was first with Easy. Now the freak offs, but underage women. That's the first with him though. They trying to throw some underage thing in with Puffy. You know what I'm saying?
And crazy that they could even be that.
Now they trying to throw some underage women in with Puffy. You know what I mean? Hey, see, it's getting deeper. They going down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff's getting deep. Hit that sub button. A lot of stuff's getting real deep. You know what I mean? They got a documentary coming out. Then they got some episode 2020 coming on. They got some episodes on Hulu right now about the brother. You know what I'm saying? 50. I mean, 50 crazy, man. I mean, that's 50. You gotta love them. That's just 50. But yeah, I mean, they're running this narrative, this story. Man, hopefully when he do go to court, we really know what's the charges on this man. Because right now, we really don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Involved in Puffy business when they send little kids to do drag shows for grown-ups.
Didn't I say that?
In the same country. This is a crazy country.
Well, it all started with Cassie. And when I believe Cassie wanted some money from Diddy without the lawsuit. And obviously she didn't get it. He didn't give it to her.
Dummy.
So she had to go through the court
Dummy.
and make it a big public spectacle. That public spectacle caught the eyes of the federal government. The federal government sat down with Cassie. And then here we are now with this criminal indictment. And I guess Diddy didn't see what could possibly come from Cassie going public and making these allegations. And who knew that there was a video?
A Mack truck, just off them allegations. A Mack truck, your whole world is coming down. Bro, you had everything. Why'd you mess it up?
From several years ago of him beating the heck out of Cassie in the hallway of the hotel, which apparently was taken from his own property when they came there to seize his property, right?
Dumbass did a video.
Did he save that video?
What, you talking about from the hotel?
Yeah, from the hotel.
He bought it from the hotel for $50,000.
But the video became public, I believe, after the raids.
Like he kept it.
That means he kept it. Yeah. Bro, you're supposed to throw that out.
Then his dumbass.
He probably forgot he had it though.
He made it.
No, you're supposed to throw that out as soon as you get it. Destroy it as soon as you get it.
It's like the murder weapon. You don't keep it.
Yeah, that's the murder weapon. Destroy this,
Bro.
ASAP.
Bro. But for the tricks and then the hoochies that's gold diggers.
Here it is.
Getting flued out is against the law. Because that's trafficking. Because if you getting flued out to me and I'm a little trick and you ain't that human trafficking?
Well, I think it's human trafficking because Cassie was doing things against her will, right? And she was doing things under the influence of a drug that she didn't want to take.
And you keep,
So that becomes trafficking.
we can't look at this like from our perspective. We looking at the way the law can be bent and what they're trying to do to him. I don't think this got nothing to do with.
It's not literal trap.
See what I'm saying? What Spider say? Look, this ain't got nothing to do with what the law. You see what they doing? They making up these charges. They just trying to get this man out the paint. There's something else involved. These lawmakers got their hand in tobacco, alcohol, firearms. They got it in all. I'm trying to tell you, this is bigger than what we think. The public is, that's how they trying to get him out, like the Weinstein and all that. Man, but they still didn't even come out with Bill Cosby. He was free. You know what I'm saying? Overturned. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Free. You know what I mean? He got free. You know what I mean? Respect Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? But they didn't put no respect on that man's name, but I am. You know what I mean? But let's go back into it.
Trafficking.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not literal trafficking. It is trafficking, loophole trafficking.
Yeah, there you go. It's like he's not a racketeer.
Yeah.
But he's done enough where it shapes enough where they can fit it into this format. Somebody else is mad at Diddy about something that had nothing to do with it.
And I heard a theory that came across that Dr. Omar that he explained a theory about Diego and
I heard that.
the liquor thing and all that. And you know what I'm saying? He did a little timeline on everything and he make it a lot of
I
sense.
heard that because Diddy.
See? Didn't I say something else was involved into it? When I was kicking back, watching all these different channels and stuff, I'm doing my little my little 1-2, figuring stuff out like a puzzle. And I'm like, man, there's something else got to do with this. Because if all these entertainers, was doing this stuff, why they coming so hard on bro? This ain't got nothing to do with his sexuality. I don't care what that man did or what he doing or what he did. You know what I'm saying? He was wrong, drugging people and beating their ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, throwing his weight around like he could whoop this guy and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he wrong for that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Blackmailing. That's what I'm thinking he's doing. Blackmailing. You know what I'm saying? People, these artists and everything. Yeah, he wrong for all that. Yeah, he need to sit down. Yeah, he'll sit down. He sit him down for 5 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sit him down for 5 years. Anything else, I don't think so.
I heard that because Diddy thought that they was going, they made his brand like a brand. He didn't like that. So he, told a lot of their constituents, his constituents not to feed up with D now.
And he done made a lot of money messing with these people and then turned around and sold them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Puffy did. And you know,
See, look what Munchie just said. He just sued these people that he made a lot of money with. So he made some enemies. Man, these people got bread. Remember I told y'all, alcohol, firearms, and tobacco. These guys is not playing.
other than that, that's, you know,
Yeah, I think somebody pushed the button on Puffy to where it don't matter what he does. It's a wrap. That button has been pushed.
So that's a little conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his son, the Christian, is under. He's being accused of the same type of activity, bro. He has a lawsuit, and he has people accusing him of drugging and mishandling and being all the same similar stuff, bro. Woo!
A lot of the same similar stuff on the yacht parties and yeah, like your son, you molded your son like that, bro. You molded your son like that, bro. Your son looked up to you. You molded your son like that, bro. To be one of them guys, man, be a pervert. Oh man, come on, man, Diddy, man.
you know who's scared right now? You know who's scared? Jay Prince Jr. He's scared.
He see the blueprint.
Bro, because he got a reputation for stealing pussy.
Hey, we should all be scared
Nah, not me.
when the federal listen, we should all be scared when the federal government can go 15 years into your past and dig up anything wrong you did and then create a loophole law to make that a federal crime. Because that's what they do.
Hey,
Right?
Hey, 48.
See, Alex Alonso just hit it, put it out there, right there for us. what the federal government is doing. What they doing. To all my peoples out there, wake up. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be black. You know what I mean? You can be white, you can be Mexican. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Asian, they gonna make these laws and wrap you up. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I'm not into these politics, but y'all better pay attention. Pay attention, see what's going on. Hit that sub button, hit them like buttons, and let's run it up. You know what I mean? Because what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And that's what they're trying to do, is get Diddy out the paint. So before we start making these allegations and putting that man out the paint, excuse me, you know what I mean? Let's open our ears up and our eyes up and just really think out of the box. You know what I mean? He's not the first person that's doing this, that's going on, just doing that, is doing this, doing that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We all know what he did was wrong. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The drugs, you know, we know that's wrong. You drugging these people, we know all that. You know what I mean? You holding these people for hostage sometimes. You're not trying to pay these people their money, you know. You're not trying to do nothing. We all know all this stuff is wrong. So I'm not here to say that that was right for him to do that all. No, he's wrong. He's totally wrong, totally wrong, totally wrong. All I'm saying, let that man get his due process in court. You know what I mean? Free Diddy. You know what I mean? Free Diddy. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. And everybody, let's keep our minds open. You know what I mean? Let's keep our minds open. You know what I mean? Open box. You know what I mean? Let's keep our minds open to the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mental health right. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. You know what I mean? Keep your mental health right. You know what I mean? Because trust me, Diddy up in there, boy, they probably got him on suicide watch, and you know what I mean? He nothing but rubber clothes on. You know what I mean? Probably with no clothes on. You know what I mean? Because they got him in the same jail place that Epstein was at. Remember when he hung himself? You know what I mean? Ain't that crazy? They gonna try to do the same thing to Diddy, trying to blame it on him. He hung himself. That's what they gonna say, but they can't say that because they know how Diddy loved life. You know what I mean? But dang, Diddy, you looking at 100 and something years, bro. I don't know. You looking at something. I'll be glad when they come out with these charges and stuff. And I know you agree to go to court pretty soon. You know what I mean? They gotta let you out, bro. You know what I mean? Free you. You know what I mean? Free Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say free Sean. That man got a name. Free Sean Combs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit that sub button. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening in to the whole shebang. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank y'all. Hit that sub button.